HRV, Mountain Town, Broken Railroad, Forlorn Muskeg, and Bleak Inlet. Down. In this episode could determine the success of the entire run. So there's a couple things I'm going to do real quick here. First thing I'm going to do might seem a little bit nuts. That's interesting. What have we here? I can already hear the Darkwalker getting close. Put that away. That's an old-fashioned parka. Heck yeah. Let's wear that. That's a lucky find, if ever I've seen one. Alright, so I actually am kind of encouraged by the fact that I can hear the Darkwalker, which I know that sounds like a utterly ridiculous thing to say. I was going to use a slightly more vulgar phrase, beginning with the word bat. But I'm going to put a lure down there. Okay? It's probably a little closer than I want it. But I want to pull the Darkwalker towards that side of the bridge. I want to pull the Darkwalker towards that side of the zone. Period. That's just what I want to happen. Now we're going to put a ward down right by this car. And this is where it's going to get really interesting. Because I don't have a ton of extra energy, it seems like.
If I don't rest soon, I'm going to faint.
I have one go energy drink. But now I'm warm enough, and I'm going to take this opportunity to sleep off that ward. And get 5 hours of rest. And while we're sleeping, it's of course, the Darkwalker doesn't seem... Somebody commented a while back, this is kind of spoilery, but I appreciated the mechanical explanation because it kind of jives with what I was seeing. I do have a cup of coffee, that's nice. So I'll probably drink that. So the Darkwalker doesn't move at accelerated speed during periods of rest, which is kind of surprising, but at the same time, again, it kind of is consistent with what I'm seeing. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. I don't know my way, really, out here. I'm just going to kind of veer left and hope that I can see something sensible here. So how's the toxic fog? 41%. That's not good. That's not a value that I really wanted to see. And of course, one thing I haven't mentioned yet, but that is very real, there is the threat of our good friends, the Timberwolves, here. And I have, because I've spent so little time in Bleak Inlet, more relative to Ash Canyon and Black Rock, but because I've spent relatively little time here, I know very little about where they might be, what kind of areas I might need to particularly avoid them in. So what I'm really hoping for right now is that by virtue of the path I'm choosing here, I will be able to find my way back down to... Oh, that could be an opening there. Maybe? Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, it is. Holy crap. Okay, we're gonna climb this. That also kind of makes me feel a little bit better because... Oh no. I have a hatchet, don't I? Didn't I pick up a hatchet somewhere? I do. Oh. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Now please let this lead me. Secret mountain path. Oh my god. Normally I wouldn't say anything like this because I don't really feel like there's any reason to. But let me just state for the record, no, I did not look at a map. That just feels incredibly lucky. Okay. Alright, so this, you know what this might be? This might actually be the path that I was following. Yeah, I think it is. Alright, let me see if I can sneak down here. What I'm really hoping is that the Darkwalker is somewhere to my left and already in the zone. If the Darkwalker is still ahead of me, like coming through the cave, assuming there's a physical manifestation of them, hello. then I'm in trouble. Oh, the lure's gone. That's interesting. Wait a minute. No. Why is the lure gone? The lure should still be up, and yet it's already gone. Did it disappear while I was asleep? If so, that seems really fast. Okay, I know where I am. Alright, that noise is worrying, but I know where I am, and I'm gonna trust it to go towards the lure. This is a moment of truth. Because if the Darkwalker sees me, I don't know how it responds to the choice between the player and the lure. I don't know if the lure is stronger than the sight of the player. If the Darkwalker is close enough to see me, which I can certainly hear it, so I know it's in the zone. If our good friend the Darkwalker is close enough to see me, then it might ignore the lure entirely. If it's passing me, then this could be my lucky day. Oh boy, my heart rate's already climbing. All right, here we go. Let me not fall in the water a second time. I think this is where I fell in the water the first time. Maybe. No, I don't. Maybe not. All right, I don't want to jinx it. Not that I'm too superstitious, but this challenge would make anyone superstitious. I don't want to jinx it, but I think the Darkwalker is behind me. Uh-oh, I don't like this stretch. Okay, I really wish I had a little bit more energy. Yeah, I think this is where I fell in the water the first time. Alright, so I'm pretty much beelining for the exit now. And I am, based on the sounds that I'm hearing, and my experience with the challenge so far, and I'm shaking a little bit, it might not be coming through on the interface, but my keyboard hand is actually trembling. This is definitely like the defining moment of this challenge in a lot of ways. Because I needed, as I talked about when I was talking about strategy, I needed to lure the Darkwalker behind me. And I think I've just done it. Just kidding. Oh, that's the lure dying. Okay. Okay. That means I did it. Now it's going to come straight for me. But it's at least behind me. And now I know my path. And I can get to Mystery Lake. And I can recover some energy. And I've got a lot that I can do here. I can even take some energy. All right, let's go ahead and let's get out of here. Alright, this apparently does not count as bleak inlet. That's interesting. So what that tells me is I can pop down a ward right here. Game, don't do this to me. Yeah, there's a spot where I could put down bedroll right here. Let's put this away. I'm going to sleep for 5 hours. Regain some health. And then I'm going to get through this cave as fast as I can. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, first get bedroll. Right, I'm a little bit thirsty. That's a problem. Let's drink some water to save that off. That was more thirst than I was expecting to get back from that, so I'll take it. Okay. Go. Frickin' go. Alright, I don't... remember exactly... but I know that when I find the little climbing spot, which I think I'm about to walk right up to, I'll be in good shape. All right, no, maybe not. All right, so yeah, I remember this. Oh, it's only saying 4 minutes. What the heck? All right, this is the climbing spot. Top down. Okay, so that's most of the cave. So if it's only 4 minutes... Why is it saying only 4 minutes? Is the toxic fog really building up that quickly? I mean, I can use... Hi, Bunny. I wasn't expecting you here. What you doing? Get out of here. Darkwalker's gonna kill you. Did I pick up the frickin' bedroll? Yes, I did. Alright. Alright, and I believe this is our exit. Yes, it is. Alright, I don't like this. No, maybe it's better now. Alright, it is better here. Alright, good. So now, I just need to get to Mystery Lake. Holy crap. And I can go around the outside here, but there might be a bear or wolves, and I need to be careful. Because there is a bear patrol route if you go really far outside the ice. Right. You know what I could have done there is put down another ward, but I don't have a ton of food. And I'd prefer to get to Mystery Lake first, at least. Ooh, wow. We're only 12 minutes into the episode, too. That went smoothly. Now, the thing about this next leg is the only remaining variable. I talked about the 3 big variables. We've just cleared 2 of them. The first is Hush River Valley, and not quite knowing my way through that. Uh-oh, hang on. And not quite knowing my... Where are you? Go away. So we talked about Hush River Valley. Don't you dare. I will never forgive you. There we go. Alright. We've talked about Hush River Valley. We talked about Bleak Inlet. The last remaining variable, the last point of uncertainty, is what happens when I collect all 10 pages. Because I'm sitting on 5 of 10. We're halfway there already. Living on a prayer. And we're approaching the exit point. And once I get to Mystery Lake, of course, there won't be as much fog to worry about. Alright. I'm going to be quiet for a moment because I want to listen for bear crows. So y'all feel free to do the same. Hypothermia is gone, by the way. Didn't really note that. We were only, at the beginning of the episode, we only had 1 hour left on the hypothermia, so lucky break there. Both with the clothing that I got from the campfire and the parka, and with the opportunities to rest, which allowed me to stay above freezing for the requisite amount of time. Okay, I'm going to kind of start veering right, but again, let me quiet down for a minute, listen for bear crows, or footsteps, or breaths, or anything. What is that light over there? That's eerie. Looking good. Looking good. So the next stretch of this is gonna be... I mean, there's always the possibility of, like, unexpected variables, right? But the next stretch of this is gonna be like a straight shot. And we're out. Mystery Lake. 0% toxic fog. Let me look around for a backpack. Nope. Okay. Wolf. Straight ahead. Don't want to deal with you right now. Alright, so the next thing, the cool thing about this fire that we're approaching now is that this is the one that's going to have the rifle, and I have the moosehide satchel now, thanks to Bleak Inlet. Don't you dare. I don't want to deal with you. So I'm not even going to look at the map, we're just going to run straight for it. I'm also hoping that I get some water there. It might be worthwhile to dip into the, yeah, I'm going to dip into the camp office really fast. Just to check for...
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, that. I need food. And I'm pretty confident that the things at the fire will be useful, but I will be able to move through Mystery Lake so quickly that I'm not too worried. And also in one direction, and the Darkwalker's behind me. I don't want to get overconfident. I'm just counting my... Yes, I'm counting my blessings, but I'm also just looking at the variables that I have in my control. And right now, I can afford to look into the office real quick, because I think I could find a better storm lantern. I think I could find more food. I think I could find more clothing. I think a quick search through there, given that I've searched it so many times. And I'm not going to go through the drawers. That would take too much time. I might go through the drawers upstairs, but not the file cabinet drawers. All right. Let's go ahead and slip in here. I don't think I'll rest. I don't think that I need to. I think I can get to the fire and then rest. I don't want to dally. All right, let's step in here. We only have a sliver of lantern fuel here. Spray paint. Another lantern anywhere? Alright, there's some pork and beans. There's some pinnacle peaches. There's some maple syrup. See, this is why I came in here. There's an energy bar. Alright, that's annoying. Alright, so I'm going to use a flare here. Don't want to, but I have to. There's a bandage. See? Accelerant. More accelerant.
Use this.
First aid kit. Bandage, antibiotics, energy bar. Nice. Alright, I do not see a storm lantern anywhere. I'm still a little bit... Hey, no body. Nice. Oh, there's the storm lantern. Nice. Painkillers. Now check these drawers. And then check for... Yep, simple parka. This is why I came up here. Don't need the leather shoes. Check the cupboard. Don't need the flashlight. And let me drop the... That has a lot of fuel too, perfect. Let's go ahead and drop these spray paint containers. And then let's... Gitfo. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about resting. Right now, I am well below my carrying capacity, thanks to... Am I well fed? No, I don't think I'm well fed. Could be, though. Hang on. Let's eat these pinnacle peaches. Hi, Darkwalker. How's it going? That sounds uncomfortably close. So let's go ahead and run. The fire is right up here. So I think what I'll do, now that I have, since I have a little bit more water and I got some food in me, I'm going to throw down a ward and sleep in here and then sleep by the fire after that. Assuming I don't trigger the ward from the fire by approaching. I'll try and kind of we'll give it a wide berth here. This is fun. I like this. I like anxiety.
Could end up being useful.
Don't need an arrow shaft. Revolver ammo could be useful. Quartz. Nothing. Alright. No, not the map. I keep doing that by accident. Ward. Okay. Sleep for 5 hours. Regain some energy. Yeah, so the Darkwalker only moves the distance he would have moved in that amount of time. That's the way... Oh, there's a flare on the ground, and that's not the one I just threw. At least I don't think it is. Yeah,
This stuff will come in handy.
there's a couple of flares just laying on the ground. Unexpected. All right. Check this backpack. Nothing there. All right. Rifle. Come to Papa. Backpack. Military grade MRE and ragged combat pants. Diary page. Alright, so let's put the combat pants on. Let's absolutely eat that MRE. Alright, we unfortunately, very unfortunately, do not have
By snow. Nothing to drink.
anything to drink. So we're going to have to fix that right now by using the fire to get some water. Alright, so let's drink that, and then I'm going to do that one more time. I'm going to leave those there, then I'm going to put this down. We've only got about 3 hours on this ward, so that's all I'm going to sleep. And then I'm going to run. Like you would not believe. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's go. We have a rifle now. We have rifle ammunition. Last time I was here, I was talking about wolves. And then wolves appeared. So let's be prepared for that even more so this time. And we're just going to beeline down these tracks. This is going to be interesting because I'm almost completely insulated from the cold now. I have a good amount of water. Yes, I left those cans by the fire. That's frankly because I already have enough cans. But yeah, it looks like I'm both well-fed now. Yeah, I might have gained well-fed just now, I think. So I'm well-fed and I have the moose hide satchel. So I've got an 88-pound carrying capacity. 66 is the default when you're using Imperial units. So I just have to get down this track, kill any wolves that might try to ruin my day. Like that one. Or that one. Hang on, you know what? Oh, there's 3 of them. Alright, there's one out in front of me. I don't actually want to kill the wolves because we have a theory in the comments section, or should I say, if I can use a joke from the early days of the meta series, in chat. We have a joke in chat about the fact that, remember, in the last episode or two of the meta series of the previous attempt at this challenge, I had a lure appear out of nowhere, and the theory is, and we don't have to confirm this in the comments, we can talk about it after the challenge is done. But the theory is that that lure emerges when a wolf dies. When anything dies, the Darkwalker is drawn toward it, is drawn towards death. Which, even if that's not the mechanic, it's a cool freaking theory. Lore, right? It's good lore. Alright, so we are, at the moment, like, this is going great. I think the ravine is counted as part of Mystery Lake. If it's counted as part of Coastal Highway, I'm in trouble. I don't remember which it is. Let me pop in the vehicle real fast. Check for any goodies. Not just any grape soda. That's a good find. Let's hop out. Check the bed and skedaddle. Don't make noises at me, Carter Hydro. That's rude. I'm terrified for my life right now. Can you not? Please? Thank you. And we're leaving Mystery Lake. Now here's the moment of truth. Nice. Okay, so this is counted as part of Coastal Highway. I mean, I still would like to move through here as quickly as I can. But I'm going to do a couple of things while I make my way through. I'm going to grab cattails. I forgot there are so few here. Even though you would think there'd be more. Alright, I'm going to grab the stalk, leave the head. So I'm left-clicking, right-clicking. You know this trick. I've talked about it a bunch in Against All Odds. Left-clicking, right-clicking. It's... I double left-clicked there, but that's fine. Left, right. So I'm leaving the heads, which are used for tinder and nothing else. But I'm taking the stalks. Okay, so now I've got a little bit to snack on. Let's keep moving. I'm only going to sleep when I need to. I think I'm going to save my energy drink for when I'm backtracking through Desolation Point and Coastal Highway. Hi, bunny. Alright, so see, that's the climbing rope down into the ravine, and there's no rope attached to it. So, confirmed, trying to get out of Bleak Inlet that way would have been a death sentence. So you can make a note of that if you're watching and kind of preparing for your own Darkwalker runs. Do not try to get out of Bleak Inlet by coming to the ravine unless you have set up a rope here first, which involves finding a rope, and have fun doing that while managing all these other variables. Have fun, okay? Good luck. Alright, now remember that up here there is a backpack on the train tracks that is challenge specific. We've run into it twice before, maybe even 3 times before. Right here. Go energy drink. Oh, perfect. Oh my god, that is amazing. Alright, so I am going to hop back over here and check the cave again. That's freaking amazing. Yeah, the reason I'm checking the cave is that there's always a likelihood that there will be canned goods spawning here. Yes, the loot tables have changed, but this could be the... Yes. See? 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 Pinnacle Peaches. I'm saying revolver cartridge, and a backpack. Pinnacle peaches. Okay. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Millions of peaches. Peaches for free. Look out! I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. Alright, so let's head to the left. Nice. Wasn't expecting to find a route over that so quickly. Mark, you are making a lot of dramatic noises. Can we just comment on that? A lot of drama. I mean, not that we're surprised, Mark. We know you well, but a lot of drama. All right, well, we are about midway through the ravine here, and making our way. We're 26% toxic fog, and this is, of course, counting the toxic fog for Coastal Highway. So if I use my fog reduction glyph at any point, which someone in the comments was like, don't forget. I think that was Bone that said that. Don't forget. You have a third glyph. I didn't forget. I know. You just wait to use it to the right moment. I was thinking about using it earlier this episode, actually, because it was getting a little bit dicey in that cave. But I was fairly certain that that cave was connected to Bleak Inlet, and it was. So because this transition zone is connected to Coastal Highway, we're already building up fog for Coastal Highway, and we're not even there yet. So we're going to have to then go to the fire in Coastal Highway, then get to Desolation Point, and then come back through Coastal Highway. So, that could be the moment in Coastal Highway where we end up using the fog reduction glyph. And hopefully this time I'll have a bit of an easier time finding... I think I was right to go towards the log sort in the last attempt, but I think I took a slight wrong turn. So I'm going to try to use that knowledge and pay a little bit closer attention, and hopefully the fog doesn't blind me too much. And just kind of see if we can have better luck. But I'm going to go ahead... Well, no, okay, I'll cross the ravine before I end the episode. I'm not going to leave you on that big of a literal cliffhanger. That would be rude. Aren't we glad lag doesn't exist in the long dark, by the way? Just imagine a lag spike right now. And I teleport left or right. This isn't a multiplayer game, so there'd be no reason for there to be a lag spike. But there's an association that a lot of us have with first-person perspective games and lag spikes because so many first-person perspective games tend to have multiplayer components because they're shooters, you know? And so that's where a lot of us were introduced to the concept of lag. And this is just that moment that I always think about, man, it would sure suck if there was lag. I'm glad there isn't. I hate this so much. I'm also glad the bridge doesn't move. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, we are going to beeline for Desolation Point. And then Coastal Highway. Or actually... Firstly, we'll beeline for Coastal Highway, then Desolation Point, then come back to Coastal Highway, go to Pleasant Valley, then to Timberwolf Mountain, and that will be number 10. And then it's just, okay, what do we do then? We have 6 of 10 diary pages. So, on to the last 4. Cross your fingers. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. Oh, no. Oh, wow, it has its own fog level, so I lied. We're at 0% toxic fog. Perfect. If it's not your first time, or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.